Hey guys, thought I'd do a little stream tonight, see what's going on. I didn't go out today because last night I had a bit of a weird thing happen to me. I've been doing a lot of magnet fishing, as you know, and I've been doing a lot of walking and standing up. What's happened here? Oh, fuck off. Been doing a lot of standing up, walking and bending down and all this other kind of stuff while doing magnet fishing. Oh, for fuck's sake. And last night I came home. I done my video, live stream video, heard my updates. And, you know, because like the water, which I mean is really, really dirty and muggy, I was trying to clean my feet off. And I kind of like crossed my leg over. And I had a real massive, like, I don't know if it's a muscle spasm, but my whole leg went really, really painful. And I'm trying to stand up. I couldn't stand up. I'm like kind of crouching, trying to, like, you know, really get this pain away. Every time I try to step, it was giving me more and more pain. You know, I got to the bathroom, and as I got to the bathroom door, I just completely went wacko. I passed out. I went flying on the floor for about 10 seconds. Now, I say 10 seconds, that's what it felt like. Could have been longer, I don't know, but it's probably about 10 seconds. I was like, boom, on the floor, and I'm kind of all dazed and dizzy, and I thought, what the fuck? And I was thinking, should I ring emergency services? But eventually the pain did go away. I turned everything off. I laid on the bed and fell asleep, and this morning I had no pain. So kind of weird sensation I had last night. First and hopefully last. Now, I have found bones over the Clavin Common. I actually had to ring the police up yesterday when I was there because I was getting a little bit concerned. When I rang the police, I told him like I found bones, and I don't know if they're human or animal. So they said, well, what we do, we'll contact the park police and we'll get them come and like investigate. So I said, okay, fair enough. I said, but I'm going to be about another hour. And this is like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's on my video anyway. So, you know, it's there as proof that I actually rang the police up. And while I was waiting for the police, I went back into the lake and I started fumbling around. And every time I kind of knocked or kicked something or trod on something, I put my hand down to find out what it was. Whether it had been a brick, a bottle, or whatever. I pulled out about 100 bottles out of that lake within the last 2 visits, including the 2 bones that I found last week. And I done a photo of it and later uploaded it to Facebook. And everyone going, oh, they're human bones, you should ring the police up, you know. But I didn't. I put the bones back in the lake and I knew exactly where I left them, just in case, like, you know, I was advised to ring up the police. Well, yesterday, as I say, like, I rang them up. I was waiting for them. I was like getting impatient, so I went back into the lake and I was like fumbling around. And I had my magnet with me as well on a 300 foot, what was like a 30-meter length rope. And as I fumbled around, I put my hand down, thinking it's either a bottle or a brick or one of those like massive clams. Clams in that lake is like that big, you know, really, really big. I thought it might have been another clam, but as I put my hand down and picked up, it was another bloody bone, weren't it? And these bones were like that big, bigger than that, you know, about that big. I thought it might have been a possible child, you know, been slaughtered and chopped up or something, or some like small person. And, you know, I kind of picked it up and I thought, well, the police are on the way, you know, I might as well put it with the other bones. So I put it with the other bones, but I left my magnet where I found that 3rd bone. So I've gone back to the magnet and I'm fumbling around again. And what happens? I find another fucking bone. And this one's like a joint where you got the 2 like round like structures of the bone. This is fucking freaking me out, you know, really freaking me out. So I've picked it up and I put it in the other bones. And as I'm waiting, right, I'm getting more and more concerned. And this couple walks past, and you know, a young couple, around about 20, 30 years old, walking past with a dog. And I'm thinking, I hope that dog does not pick one of them bones up. But luckily, you know, she goes, oh, look, bones, and pulled the dog away. So I didn't want to be always saying, oh, wait, leave that bones alone. They could be human, and like start like, you know, causing a panic or something here. But luckily, the dog just left them. And because I was getting really, really like kind of like freaked out right now, you know, 4 bones that could be possibly human, I had to ring up like 101 again. That's the non-emergency services, like I rang up earlier, and I did actually record the conversation I had earlier on the day on video. So I rang them up again, and this time I didn't actually record it, the conversation. But as I was on the conversation with the police, I said, look, you know, I found more bones. Where are these police officers? Because I'm now getting concerned. And as I was talking to them, I see this police car coming towards me. And I went, hang on a minute, there's a police car there. I'm going to see if I can, like, flag it down. And I'm waving like crazy. And they actually saw me, and they started turning around and pull up. And I said, right, I've got this police officer. I think that might be him. I don't know. But I weighed down this police car. He goes, yeah, it might be them. But if it ain't, then like they will do with it. Thanks very much for your call. Goodbye. So put the phone down. Police officers came over. I said, look, I may be panicking. I may be wrong. But I found these bones, and I don't know if they're human or animal. I done a screenshot of them. I posted on Facebook, and people said that they possibly could be human. 2 officers, one who looks a bit more intelligent than the other one, looks down and goes, nope, animal. I said, you sure? He goes, definitely animal. And I said, oh, well, why are they here then? He goes, well, you got dog walkers. And I suppose like people go to the butchers and like, you know, buys like these bones for the dog. And they let the dog, you know, run over the common with them, you know, while playing and chewing with them. And I suppose like they discard them. I said, okay, fair enough. I said, well, I'm sorry that I called you out. You know, I was just a little bit concerned, you know, in case they might be human. He goes, that's okay. You ain't wasted that time. You never knew, you know, you didn't know. We don't know until we see them if they're human or animal. I said, well, what kind of animal do you think they come from? He goes, well, by the size of them, they could be like from a cow or something a little bit smaller than a cow, maybe like a pig or something. So I thought, well, you know, I'm glad they're an animal. And this other copper, he puts on the gloves and he picks them up and starts examining them, you know. And I'm thinking, well, the guy said that they're animal. Why is he examining them? But he was more interested in like the size of the bones. He goes, well, right, you know, does one of those joints probably go to that one? And that's where your knee bends. He goes, yeah, that's what it is. So, like, you know, the other police officer was learning, I suppose, about the actual bone structure. So I apologise for wasting his time. He goes, don't worry, you know, you didn't know. And they just kind of like walked off. But before, you know, they did actually come to the scene of the bones, I quickly put my camera on and I had it like sitting on my bag. And, you know, you did actually see them come and check the bones out. So that's on my magnificent one, if you're interested in seeing the bones, because you will see the bones. At least I think you do. Can't remember now. But what I can understand was that why were there so many bones in that same particular area of the lake? You know, could there be more animal bones when I go there next time? Whatever it is, at least I won't have to freak out thinking that they're human bones. I kind of like, you know, got home and I was okay for 1 minute, and suddenly like my leg just gave in and gave me a really massive cramp, and I passed out and bloody in the hallway for a few seconds. If my DVR was working, I could have played it back, but DVR ain't working, as you know. Trying to get the money for a new one. I appreciate those people who's also helped out so far. Thank you very much for that. But it's getting there. I think I've had about £50 donated so far. Yeah, about 50. But I still need 210 more to get a real decent one. So what I decided to do today, because I did not go out today, I stayed in to like recoup my energy. I slept in a bit longer today. I didn't want to go in case my legs started playing up again, so I just kind of like stayed and chilled out. And I'm sitting here watching a few YouTube channels, and yeah, Cat Angle, if you're watching this, sinceres for what happened. I did watch your video. Seems like she's getting like so much shit happening towards her at the moment. It's fucking unbelievable and disgusting, poor woman. But yeah, hope she gets things sorted out, and I can understand the way she's saying, like, you know, she does backup checks on people because you don't know who you're meeting and you don't know what kind of background they got. And what I heard on her channel, I was like disgusted. That's her Cat's channel. But you know, I do love the Cat. She's like a sister. I do watch her channels when I possibly can. And yeah, I hope she's okay and gets better and sorts things out. So a quick shout out to everyone. Charming, hello. Arizon, White Noise, James, Regina, Aaron, Sarah, Ian. Actually, I'll send Ian an invite. And then Aaron. Who else is here? Jamie Boy, LJM. Anyway, we're still sitting there watching. Hello, welcome. I was actually going to just leave this running while I go and cook myself something to eat, which I still might do. You know, you got me Xbox on. When I go to cook myself something to eat, I'll let the roast box running. So I really do get something to eat. Yeah, so like I probably might go and cook something to eat in a little while because I've not eaten much apart from a bag of like pork scratchings and a couple of cans of drink, which I need to refresh myself with. I need another drink. Yeah, just let me go and get another drink. I'll be with you in a sec. Oh, if I don't collapse again. Right, these are still playing up. So I'm just checking out one of the penknives I found from the lakes yesterday. Knife one of the smaller versions. I've just cleaned it up in some way. Apart from the bottle cap opener is really stiff. Okay, the screw top is also a bit stiff, mind you, because I'm pushing it the wrong way round. I put it in like some fluids and then I put some WD-40 on it. It's come out a little bit okay, but I found another penknife over at Kingston upon Thames, which is a lot better, but very rusted. It's only a single like blade thing, but it's really nice. The pattern on it, really nice. It's kind of unusual the things I am finding on some of the lakes and rivers, you know. Two statues, Hindu statues of two goddesses, two boats, The recent one is like a little speed boat, petrol run. If you haven't seen it, go check out the other channel. Actually, I could put it on now quickly. I've not cleaned it up yet. I did show the last one on on both channels, but this is the latest one I've got. Petrol boat, the FT series flipped racing boat series, 2.4 gigahertz radio control, the FT012. Things people lose, and it is petrol because you can see the pipe is. And you've got the propeller, which still turns. The rudders, I don't think the rudders work actually, but this might, because it's got like a kind of a spring, so that probably turns it. But yeah, don't put it back. Wash my hands now. I'm not sure what night it'd be. I don't know if it's going to be Friday or Sunday, but I'll be doing another paranormal stream. I'm going to have to consult Abby. We got that evil spirit that's attached to the doll, which I got from Gen T, the one who committed murder, series of murders, like killed her 4 husbands, her children, a maid and her butler and other people. If you remember that one, because she was that evil and she threatens to like harm me, I bound her and put her in a black box in the kitchen in the cupboard. If you remember that stream, I'm actually been told that she wants to communicate with me again. The spirits ain't really too keen of her coming out, but there might be a possibility that I will bring her out this weekend to see what she's got to say. Apparently the murders was just one secret she had. What other secrets she's got? Don't know until we find out. So, you know, I've got to prepare myself and be a bit more protected that night. Because I ain't done this for a while. Okay, we done a Ouija board last week with Abby. And she said Donald's been following me around. Donald is a spirit who worked on the River Wandle way back in the 50s, I think it was. And he worked on the River Wandle, keeping it clean for a good number of years. And he died from a stroke, I think it was. And somehow he's kind of like noticed that I've been down there doing magnet fishing, and he's kind of intrigued and happy on what I'm doing. Time he comes and, you know, sees what I'm up to and follows me to locations, because it just like, you know, he worked on the river quite a lot. And even if I go to like the River Thames, you know, the River Thames actually flows into the River Wandle, or the River Wandle flows from the River Thames. And any lakes that I do, he's interested in like going to visit them as well, as Abbey states. And you know, I think that every time I go there, I feel like I'm not alone. I'm being kind of watched and protected, because a couple of times, I'll seriously tell you, a couple of times I've actually near enough kind of fell in a bloody lake or the river. But it feels like someone's kind of like stopped me, you know. It's like putting a hand in front of me or grabbing me. Because the other day I felt like if my hand, I tripped on the cable and I was trying to like unravel myself, and I thought I was going to fall in, but it actually physically felt like someone kind of tugged me from the back and pulled me back. Really weird. So I don't know if that was Donald or it was like my clothing caught on something, but I tried checking, you know, and all my clothing was like loose, you know, because it's a bloody hot day. And I don't know what was going on. So, you know, it could have been Donald, you know, protecting me, like Abby said. So, yeah, like, I have spoken to Donald once, but he's a quiet kind of guy. And I said, like, does he want to talk to me the other night? He said, no. No, he is a quiet guy. He just wants to, like, come and chill out with me and, you know, be beside the river or a pond or a lake. I've got a few other locations I want to go to. And I'm thinking that, you know, some of these items could have belonged to people who no longer exist on this planet anymore, you know, they're deceased. And you know, I'm not saying the person who owned this penknife is dead, but every time someone handles something, you know, and they lose something, you still got that residual energy. And what happens when that person dies? Does that residual energy increase because of their death? Does that energy from when they die go to one of their, or all of their items? Don't know. You know, kind of a hard question to think about and even answer, really. Let's say, like, this watch, for instance, yeah, this was in one of the bags of costume jewelry I found last week at Clapham Common. Now, who owned this watch? Is the guy who owned this watch alive, dead? How often did he handle it? How many years did he actually own it? I don't think it's that old, actually, because you can get one similar to this on eBay for about £5. So this could be a Japanese import, but I'm not seeing anything on there stating it's from Japan. So this could be like an original UK one. And I do not know what I've done with my goddamn bloody magnifying glass again. So I can't even look on there. Even the what's the name mask keeps falling down for some reason. Nope, can't find the magnifying glass. I'm not going to start hunting high and low for it. Oh, hang on. It's right back in front of me, underneath that book. It always says it's quartz. It won't work because it's been in the river in the lake too long, I suppose. I'm not seeing nothing on the back saying it's made from Japan. So could be an English make, could be Japanese make, could be fucking Norwegian or any kind of like country make, for I know. But you know, it's an interesting find. I always wanted to get like a stopwatch like that one, and I did, I think, from China. But what I've done with it, I don't know. I know it ain't that one. I did buy a couple of stopwatches actually, so I'd like a little fascination of like buying stopwatches and possibly offering them to the spirits that whoever owned or wanted a stopwatch before they died. It's like, you know, with the spirits I talked to, Abby goes, oh, can you give like one of the spirits a doll, or can she attach herself to a doll? And once she's done that, can you give her a necklace or a bracelet or something? And I'm thinking, okay, you know, probably like, you know, people probably think I'm a kook. Well, we're all crazy in one way.
We're all crazy. Yeah.
I know, probably am fucking crazy, but there we go. I haven't been locked up in the padded cell yet, thankfully. It's like these pens, you know, I'm not saying the guy's dead. These pens was all in the same bag, along with this knackered iPhone 4. There's an iPhone 5 which I had somewhere, which is completely dead because I've been trying to charge it up. So that one, an iPod which I got over the back there, are all dead because I don't know how long they've been in there for. And it had like a guy's name, his BT ID card, credit cards and stuff like that in there. All those cards got given to the police because it shows on the video me handing them over to the police. The only things I kept were the phones, because they wouldn't have been able to do nothing with them, and the costume jewellery, because I said to the police, like, do you want anything else? They said, no, just the cards. So I was lucky enough to bring these home, but, you know, completely knackered. So I probably might have to bring them later, but, you know, why were they in the lake even? Were they just like a robbery? And, you know, the robber went through the stuff, took the good stuff and threw the rest away so he can hide his crimes, you know. Or, you know, with this one, he had like an iPad tablet, which was completely shattered, fucked up. The screen was actually popping off in one way. He had these two phones and an iPod, his ID. He had some English coins and foreign coins. He had his BT ID. So why was that in there? Was he trying to like run away from something? Was he trying to like get rid of, you know, any kind of like identity and possibly go and commit suicide? It's a possibility because like a couple of weeks ago, and this is a true story, I don't need to lie about it. I think it might even be on one of my other videos of Clapham Common where I mentioned it. I've been doing the lake magnet fishing, and I wanted to go over to the other lake early, but something made me not want to go. I just wanted to stay at the big boating lake for a bit longer. And eventually around about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock time, I did go to the boating lake. And as I was going over there, there was like a police cordon off and they had the old tape out. I wonder what's going on here. I didn't stop to ask the police. I just went over to the other fishing lake and I said, what's going on over there? Now, at the time I felt like going over around about 12 o'clock time. It was kind of strange. Maybe it might have been a calling, I don't know. But what I heard was that around about that time, someone found by his dog running into a part of the wooded area, found a bloke hung. He tried to commit suicide. But luckily enough, the paramedics were able to revive him. So really, like, you know, was I supposed to have gone over there, or was something stopping me, or, you know, it's kind of weird. You know, I'm thinking, well, I'd walked past near enough that area in the morning, you know, around about 7, 8 o'clock time, and, you know, midday I fancied like leaving the boating lake and going over to the other lake, but for some reason I didn't want to go there. Maybe if I'd gone there, I might have seen the person hanging himself, and it could have caused me very, you know, bad stress and, you know, anxiety and all that kind of stuff. Because what would you do if you see someone hanging there? Well, you run over and try to, like, you know, get them down for one thing, yeah? Then you would have to try to contact the police. And how would you be able to contact the police when you're trying to get the guy down? And then if you're shouting out, help, 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 right? How many people would really come to your, you know, assistance? Someone might think that you're fucking around. So, you know, it was kind of a weird kind of sensation where I thought, well, I don't need to go there now for some reason. And I wanted to go there, but I thought, nah, fuck it, I'll stay here for a couple more hours. And I did. And when I went over to the big pond, I found that someone fucking tried to commit suicide. So, you know, maybe the spirits were trying to tell me, you know, don't go, you know, because it's going to cause, you know, you a lot of like distraught sadness, you know, and you don't want that because you're already going through a lot of shit already. So maybe the spirit stopped me from going there. It's a possibility. So, you know, could these pens actually have belonged to that guy? Could it be the same guy that threw his identity in the lake before he went and tried to commit suicide? I don't know. I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it isn't. But there's that possibility. You know, they said the guy was in his late 40s, 50s. Or was a guy in the late 40s, 50s. And he worked for BT. So, but when I was mentioning about these bags of costume jewelry and stuff like that, you know, people say, well, it's good. You know, people could have just gone and robbed a little business or something and threw the stuff in with the ID, you know, with the name. You know, it could have been someone who was laying on the park, falling asleep, and someone came along and nicked his bag and found the stuff in there and, like, ditched it. You know, it doesn't mean that, you know, it could have been that particular person who tried to commit suicide. It could be 1 in a million people who visits the lake who probably got robbed and had their stuff thrown in the lake. But why would they throw mobile phones in the lake? Well, mobile phones you can go and get unlocked and resell. So were these mobile phones actually thrown in the lake on purpose? Someone who was trying to get rid of their identity, or was it someone trying to get rid of, like, their fingerprints and all that kind of stuff because they actually robbed someone? I don't know, but it's kind of weird, the things that you feel and sense when you're doing stuff like this. And why did I even want to start magnet fishing? Okay, I was just watching some videos on fishing. I was trying to check out some other place to go fishing, and I started checking out magnet fishing. Why did I get the urge to want to do magnet fishing? Why am I finding some of this stuff? Is it something that I'm supposed to find? I don't know. So anyway, let's see what the spirits have got to say, if they want to say anything.
It's not.
Hello, spirits.
Bound to read.
The spirit.
So these pens and these mobiles who possibly belong to that one same person, the male person. I can't remember his name, but I know he worked for BT. Was he getting rid of this to start a new life, or was he getting rid of it because he wanted to end his life? And he didn't want anything found on him. No ID, no phones. What can you tell me about it? Was it the guy who tried to commit suicide? Because I think these phones have probably been in there a good couple of weeks. And if they had been in there longer, they would have been in really bad condition. But that's the condition they came out of. Apart from water dripping out of them. But if they had been in there, say, several months, they would have been really, like, filled with, like, algae and moss and probably started rusting. Yes, he did what? Is that the guy who tried to commit suicide, tried to hide his identity by throwing the stuff in the lake? How long those phones, pens and coins and ID been in the lake for? Can you give me a time? Weeks?
Who's Ben?
Oh, I've got a headache coming on now. Oh, fucking headache. Wait a minute. Oh, there it is.
Commissioner.
What was those bones I found in the lake? Were they animal or human?
Dressed like.
What the 10?
Hey, Jamie, if you're still there, Jamie boy, is Bibington Park got a lake in it?
German.
The field.
Question. Hear us. Question. It was very good.
We had one little bit of rain the other day, and that's it.
No.
I bet it's really kind of like terrifying to find someone hanging, or even like, you know, any kind of person who's found dead. But it's a horrible, you know, kind of sensation. I don't like to find a dead body.
Steve, my mate's a copper, and he's found some dead bodies before.
Very horrible to see it though. Distraught.
Side effect.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Because even with that, you've got to probably go and see like a psychiatrist. You know.
Depends how bad it affects someone.
Yeah.
Also.
Hello, Anthony. Hello, Starry. So I'll say, like, on the thing, you know, Xbox on. Possibly I might do a Ouija board later. I'm not sure yet. Depends how long I run for. So I do want to go up a bit early again tomorrow and try to go out. I don't know why, but I wanted to go to that new part of the Wandle. I've only been to twice. One for about an hour and a half, and the other one was like half an hour, then a walkthrough. But something keeps telling me to go back to Kingston tomorrow. I don't know why. Maybe I might find that gun. I found like 14 bullets when I was at Kingston the other day. 14 bullets. Maybe I might find the gun. Maybe those bullets could have been part of a murder investigation. Someone might have got shot and all them bullets got thrown in the water.
It's an alert.
So I made a slight mistake. I thought them bullets were on the actual wooden pier, but it wasn't. It's on the second pier, which is a concrete pier. So I might probably go there again tomorrow, actually.
Okay.
And then give it a break for a couple months later. The Saints telling me to go to Kingston again tomorrow. No, it's only an hour journey, and it cost me the same amount of money if I went to Clapham or to some other place where it takes 2 bus rides each way.
Eat in a
Anniversary.
If you can see something moving there, it's only the cat on the windowsill.
To make it.
No, let's just understand for a minute. Even on Mitcham Common, right? Mitcham Common. This is kind of weird, right? Mitcham Common, known for finding dead bodies, mostly suicidals, possibly the odd murder, right? Wimbledon Common has been known for murders, people being killed, raped, right? Stretton Common is more known for robberies and attacks. So Stretton Common, attacks and robberies, right? Wimbledon Common, murders, killings. Mitcham Common, suicides. What is it with commons? Why do commons have certain things happen on them? Why is it always Mitcham Common for murders? Why not murders and attacks and like robberies and shit like that? The amount of times I've done like research on Mitcham Common, it's always been suicides or accidental deaths. When I try to do research on Wimbledon Common, it's always murders. Stretton Common, attacks and robberies. It's kind of, it's just kind of fucking weird. Okay, River Wandle, I was quoted a while back. I think Starry was on the stream that night, where I heard about a story of like they found a body on the River Wandle not long ago. I think Starry actually done some research and said that they found a headless body on the River Wandle about 15, 20 years ago, but they never found the head. What happened to the head? That is one weird kind of like story. If you're going to kill someone, I can understand you're going to chop them up and remove their arms, legs, and torso and arms and stuff like that. Scatter the body around. But this particular body was just like one whole body, but without the head. What did they do with the head? The body was in the river, flowing down. Where was the head? Is the head like somewhere in the river still, like sunken in a bag, weighed down with a brick? Or did they like take the head and bury it in a part of the woodland? I don't know, but kind of fucking crazy to kill someone and decapitate their head and put it somewhere else. Really weird. Right, so do those pens, do those pens and those phones belong to the person who tried to commit suicide in Common a few weeks ago? Yes or no? Those pens and those phones belong to the person who tried to commit suicide. She's around. I can sense her. I know I'm going to be talking to her later. I normally do a Ouija board at about midnight, but I'm not going to tonight. It's going to be very early. I'll probably cook something to eat. And have the ghost box and the Xbox running. And I'll eat my dinner. Do the Ouija board.
Screenshot.
No, I'm not going to ask too many questions because I'm trying to figure out what they're saying on the ghost box, because I've noticed that on many videos. Let me just stop this for a minute. I'm not saying whose videos, but on certain videos I've been watching, especially one today. You know, one of the people I enjoy watching, he's been doing the ghost box, yeah, and he states he can hear certain names coming through, but when I sit there and listen to it, I don't hear the name. I actually play it back 3 or 4 times, and he's kind of swearing black and blue that he's hearing these names, and I'm not hearing them at all. Just like any ghost box, any EVP, you know, the mind can play tricks on you, manipulate, and what you're thinking you're hearing is what you're hearing when it isn't. So what I want to do is not ask too many questions, but listen to the ghost box and see what's going on. Because I've asked questions, and it might take 5, 10, even 15 minutes for them to even reply to that message. You know, like, I will ask the same question time and time again, so they know what questions I'm asking, but I'm not going to keep asking different questions. I'm going to concentrate on certain questions, not talk for about 5 minutes, and then if we hear anything, then fair enough. We don't, then I might ask the same question or ask a question similar to that question, because spirits might not understand what I'm talking about, because I do have a slight speech impediment. So like, there might be words that I'm saying, and they might be able to understand the words I'm trying to say. So, okay. Again, these pens and these mobile phones, did they belong to the person who tried to commit suicide a couple of weeks ago? Yes or no?
In pain.
To put down. And to other.
Yeah, Jamie boy. I said I saw your video, Bedlington Park. Yeah. Does Bedlington Park have a lake in it? I'm sure it does, doesn't it? Bedlington Park. So if it does, I was thinking about doing a magnet fishing trip over there one day. So again, does Bedlington Park have a lake? If it does, I might try to go over there one day. Apparently it's been really hot here today.
Are we?
I lost him.
The gate.
Right, okay, cheers. I've just left a message on your channel, actually, just in case you didn't hear me.
But
Let me just take one of the channels off. Take the middle one off.
He was a servant.
Let's try just one. Well, I've got it on one channel at the moment.
So I
Gleaming in the.
Then in a minute I'll turn it back onto 2. Then a couple minutes later I'll turn it back to 3.
you just
Quick look at my camera down.
Strangle, and out. Slow back. Universidad.
I think I might have been at Wilmington Park actually. It's got like a bridge near the main entrance. And I think the lake actually opens up
For thy
and it follows the Wandle path, if I'm right. But last time, I think it's the same place I think it is. There's so much weed in that lake, it's unbelievable. I wasn't going to take too much chance to lose my magnet in there.
no,
His position.
So I think it's the 127 that goes up past there. Or 151 or 15 or whatever it is.
That he.
Wait for him actually. Where's my mobile? My mobile keeps disappearing. I'll just send him a quick text.
Where's the long book?
Oh, for fuck's sake. It's all I want
not
now.
do.
More shit about more drama. Drama.
Turning deck. He put.
Evil.
Did that already.
The same.
Going to.
With their
Of the-
during that. Pre-possessed. 18.
Against.
That was.
Not in a minute.
Cannot.
Oh yeah, Aaron, I spoke to Nan yesterday.
He is dead.
Their crest.
Simon Jones.
Him. That.
Actually, I'll give him a quick call. Hold on a minute. Let's turn this down. Let's give him a call. I say your followers are worried.
Mobile messaging service. The person you're calling is unable to take your call. Please leave your message after the tone. To re-record your message, press hash at any time.
Hello, Cyanite, it's Steve. How you doing? Okay, quick call. In your videos, we've been doing this conjuring stuff again, and a few of your followers have been asking where you've been since you last streamed, because you seem to have jumped or disappeared off the face of the earth again. And we're getting a bit worried about you. So I'm actually streaming right now, if you want to jump on. Come and chat and I'll invite you. But if not, trying to text me back or leave a message on your channel and let people know what's going on. It's like where you are and a little bit concerned for you. Okay, mate. Catch you later.
To listen to your message, press 1. To re-record your message, press 2. To leave your message, just hang up.
All right. So, actually, I was wondering what happened to him the other day. I thought, well, why has Simon done these next video?
Prevails.
Hello, Rose. Come on, Rose, I'll send you an invite. If anyone else wants to come on
Redemption.
later, I might do an open invite later.
We have been
Better view.
Hello, Cassandra. No, we're not Ghostbusters. We're paranormal investigators, actually. We try to communicate with spirits through different techniques. We're being a ghost box application, a ghost box radio that's been modified through digital recording devices, Ouija boards, which I might do later, pendulums, other kind of like software devices and stuff like that. So we're not Ghostbusters.
Shouting.
We ain't got like those plasma packs on our back. We wouldn't be able to afford it, actually. It costs millions to buy or even invent. Where's my damn K2 meters disappear to? Sometimes we actually can somehow pick up images on that Xbox Kinet, which we believe may be possible spiritual. What happened to my? What the fuck happened there? My whole TV screen just went offline for some reason. Right. Oh, I know the TV is actually might be my mobile actually. No.
Served him.
No, it's not worth doing it. Even if these pens did belong to that guy who tried committing suicide to himself and he lived, his energy ain't gonna. Well, I don't know really. That's kind of a. That is one thing that we need to find out, guys. I wonder if someone actually. God, what's that smell? Real bad smell suddenly came in here then. No, it ain't me farting, by the way. You'd have heard it otherwise. There's one kind of question.
And this time.
Hang on, let's just turn it down for a minute. There's one question that no one that I know have really asked, you know, the spirits in the spirit world, yeah? If someone tries to commit suicide, yeah, and they probably die for that 1 or 2 seconds or a little bit longer, but are suddenly saved because, like, someone's revived them, yeah? Is there a part of their spiritual energy that is released and becomes like a different kind of spiritual energy? Like, you know, can we communicate with that person although he's alive? Why is my TV going on off? I'm not nowhere near the TV. I'm about 2 foot away from the TV. Right. I don't know what's going on here. So I'm going to sit back. There it goes off again. You'll see it's not me. All I'm going to do is get my drink and turn the volume. Yeah, look, it's gone back off again. And all I did was bend over to turn the volume up.
Emotion.
Are you trying to communicate? Look, if that's a spirit, turn my TV off. Can you do it again, please? Holy shit.
Flash?
And he just said flash. On fucking hell. Do that again. Turn my TV off again. Oh shit. Look, my hands are here. And again, lost signal. Why is it going on and off? It shouldn't be doing that.
That was all he
The spirit.
It's, did you hear that? It's a spirit.
Well, Steve,
Stop doing that.
It's not
You can't keep fucking with my TV. I don't want nothing else fucking up, thank you.
Indeed.
Dress like it.
Come on, stop it now. Could be. It might be a loose connection. Let me try to debunk this. Hold on.
What started?
Nice.
Turn it off. Turn it back on.
Where did Brinson? Forward.
There's something wrong going on here.
Hello. Right, at the
Spirit?
My TV keeps going on and off. That's nice signal, but it's nothing close.
What have you brought back with you?
My TV keeps going on and off. That's nice signal, but
What have you brought back? What the hell's going on? No, repeating yourself.
my TV keeps going on and off. Real back feedback. Any feedback.
What have you brought back?
Who's got feedback coming through?
Hang on.
Oh, fucking kidding my eardrums. Why is my TV keep going on and off?
Nice.
I did have some new
You do.
Off again.
I had some new USB cable somewhere.
You tied.
That's not.
it's the spirit, Steve. They're winding you up.
I don't know, but I don't like my TV keep going on and off. Stop fucking with my TV.
Come to kick your ass.
Air.
Yeah, they're from.
I've lost signal on the TV. It
It
might,
was a sound.
I know I had some new USB cable somewhere. But where the fuck they've gone now, I do not
Indeed.
know.
Looking.
Let me. I can't even change that USB cable.
British
either.
music. Trials can. College of the cases.
Mom.
Is it?
But we know.
Right, hang on, I think I've got a new one here.
Yes, Emma. Flower.
Raised up.
Move this now. So.
Get in.
As she
tree. Aldi has
Silver wing.
Right, all I've done is change the USB cable over and it only connects on the USB.
which is the hot.
Okay.
Right, hang on.
But we
newspaper.
Oh, it's frozen now. Why is it frozen?
Exactly. They're possible. I found it.
so that huge.
We found him.
There's some of my the law.
Right, it could be because of the USB cable.
There are
I
four.
don't know.
This one.
We'll soon find out. Because now I put a new USB cable in, it should not do it.
Sway.
Or maybe the USB cable was just like a bit faulty. No idea. If it continues doing it, then we know something's going on.
I tried picking
Right, there's a spirit mucking around my TV. How about turning my TV off again? To let us know if it's you or not. Oh, I just saw that.
Wait,
There's quite a big orb go past me then.
For the win.
to be done.
Bring an axe.
December 6th.
Check your settings. I have checked my settings.
I think.
So what's this? I don't even know what this is.
And
Proceed.
I have a package here, what I've not even opened.
Number 5.
So shut.
Good.
No, that's TV cable lead. No, why's it gone off there? Why's it gone off? This is fucking weird. Yes, they're coming for you. Dun, 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 dun.
Nothing.
Very much.
Well, you do binding
Send us
fucking.
your line over
They're
here.
coming to you because you keep fucking binding creepy ass fucking dolls.
You haven't seen nothing yet, man. I'm telling you, I'm having a whole heap of problems in this end. When I'm home now is, and
Oh, I
Kevin's having a
told you
load of
to keep
problems with his own. So, if you want me to, I'm not getting.
Even Abby's told you stop buying creepy ass fucking dolls, and you still keep buying them.
I like creepy ass. Creepy ass, the better.
Yeah, but just think of all the you keep fucking getting over there.
But I must
It's not good for you.
the last lot I've had, they are pretty funky. I've had to dress them because one of them's got no arms, and it's and the other one keeps moving its head. So I've got a few funky ones here, which I can see a bit later on going in a parcel to yours.
Flying down. Why my camera go flying down? I didn't move it, I don't think.
Manner of it.
That's why we get all these fucking problems, because you could find these fucked up dolls.
I don't think it's them with me health though.
Some of it is. Abby said it. Some of it is.
Well, let's put it this way: if it is, if it is them that's caused me all my health problems, then I'm in big trouble. I don't think it is. A couple of them have been causing me a lot of grief, but the others have just been a bit.
Rose, how often is Abby wrong?
She's not.
Well then, and she said some of them dolls that are causing you fucking problems, but you still keep fucking going out and buying
For me,
creepy ass fucking dolls.
I'm not getting no more now. I've had enough. I've got about 2
Yeah.
years working with these lot.
Yeah. Next
I'm
week, my new
I'm not.
doll.
I'm telling you, I can't because I've still got. I must have about 50. I've got to work with yet. Easily. I'm doing one at the moment, as I call it, the devil doll. I'm blinking the one with no eyes. I've got that in the other room in private, yeah, because I've not been doing no streaming because I've sort of like not been here that much. And you know I've got a stalker at the moment, so I'm pretty sure that whoever it is that's stalking me it means me some real bad harm. So I've had the police around and God knows what, so I can't really do a lot because every time I put my blinking box on, something happens. So like I said, at the moment I've got too many I'm working with. But that creepy ass doll, the one with the white eyes, I was been videotaping that, and its face keeps going white, completely white in. So yeah, there's something not right about that one. So I had another 10% last week, and out the 10, I reckon about 8 of them were a bit freaky eyed. So I've got one like yours as well, by the way. That one you've locked away in the
What? Yeah, I'll bring it out again weekend.
well, if you're bringing yours, I'll bring mine out because mine's like yours, messed up.
Outland.
She said she's got something she wants to tell me.
Oh, Abby,
Because she did.
or the doll.
The doll.
but you,
I hope it doesn't say Rose has got my twin, because it'll be going straight in the box down yours.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll have double the trouble then, will I?
Yeah. Well, let's put it this way. What I've had at the moment, I've got a lot of problems. A lot. Especially the last one. Well, the last 10 that turned up. One of them's really... I don't know where I can put it. It's just something not right about it. I've had to move them out of the bedroom, to be honest. Put them all in the hallway in units because to get any sleep with them. Move them out. I blame you for that.
Thank you very much.
You bloody started it on me. You're the one that started me getting into bloody dolls when I used to see all these men with dolls, couldn't get my head around it. So I blame you.
What do you mean, Crimson? What's that big money? I ain't got no fucking money. I wish I had some money.
My dolls don't cost me big money at all. Mine is very, 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 very minimum price.
I ain't bought no dolls for the last 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, mine only cost me like something like £2.50, which is about $5 in it. Mine, I can't afford to spend that amount of money on dolls. Mine are just like I said, mine are very, very cheap.
It's gone off again.
Probably doesn't like my voice.
Something's going on my fucking computer.
Flickered.
quicken your
You know when we're starting them murder mysteries, Steve?
Well, let's get back to you on that. There's still drama going around. I'm keeping away from the shit.
Yeah. I had somebody called attacked my other half called Cuckoo over the something. He put a video up and some other stuff when he got attacked, which he was not pleased about. Because I was in hospital at the bloody time, he put the video up just for me. And somebody was saying that I'm basically not being honest about my illness, which they're in for a shock because yesterday I should have stayed in, but I had to go for a massive CT scan, which knocked me for 6. This is why I've not got the camera. The reason I've not got the camera, I look like crap. And I've been in and out. So he got attacked with that. Then he got attacked saying that I did the video when I didn't. And poor Kevin's trying to use me crappy software, and he put some videos, finished up some videos that I did. And people love him. He made a few mistakes, but I was really grateful he did that. But yeah, he's been attacked left, right, and centre. And it's not done. He's like, who the bloody hell are these blooming trolls? And I was like, well, I've never heard of them. thought, why on earth are they starting on me? Because I've not been around that much, and Kevin's the one that's been uploading a lot of stuff for me because I've not been too good, and he's been stamped on. But I've got a feeling I know what it is, definitely, because I left a message on someone that I shouldn't have done, but I did. And since that's happened, I'm getting, well, he's getting, and I'm getting, we're both getting trolled now. And also, I've been getting down on my video, and it's from somebody from Australia as well. So whoever it is that's doing that, bog off and leave me alone. Leave us both alone. If I'm not, Kevin will be the one that will be dealing with you while I'm in the hospital. So still drama going about, Steve, and I'm sick of it, because none of us are streaming, and everyone else is missing our streams. But we can't stream because every time we start streaming with each other, or even on our own, we're getting slapped down.
Well, why do you think I've stopped streaming as much now? Because of the fucking webcam's gone offline. Hang on a minute. What's going on here tonight?
I hope that's not.
You've got mail.
I hope that's not got anything to do with me coming on, because one of my dolls has been knocking off me computer to me chronic. Literally, one of the computers has gone. I had 3 laptops. Not anymore.
Did this just close. I might close this Xbox off for a while if it keeps doing it.
Yeah, much streaming either. All I've been doing and Kevin's been doing is doing everything in private and then sticking them up. I mean, we did a video on which would be another murder mystery thing. That Elliot Roger, he finished that off for me, and I did a ghost box on him and all his information. And if you go out, when you get a chance, go onto my site, right? Because I put a few murder mystery things on there that people had asked us to do. So all the information that we were asked to do is actually on video. So it'll be easy if you just click on there and just read up on everything. I think I've got about 6 or 7 on that Mary and the load of our other lot asked us for. So I was doing the research for us, ready for about October, because I'm not going to be around for from the 1st of September until the 1st of October, because I've got a major hospital appointment and a big op coming up. So if we start doing that about the 2nd week in October, or the 3rd week in October, I should be sort of afternoon, unless my hairs fall out, and that'll be a funny one. I'll be coming on with a wig on. But yeah, I've been doing bits anyway, looking for us quietly, that I've been shoving them on ready. And then, if there's anything else you want, or anybody else you want to do, let me know, and then I can research that and stick a video up. I'm down my mum's as well. I'm going for a break in August, the middle of August. I've put some stuff up for the live streams if you want to do. You want to bit of a rest, really. And what's been happening for you, apart from all that stuff you found in that that bomb thing? Freaky deaky that was.
Yeah, I found some bones last week over at Clapham Common. I took a photo of them.
You said
I wasn't going to.
No,
please. I put them back in the lake, exactly where I knew where they would be. And then a lot of people saying, "Oh, that could be human." Ring the police up. Ring the police up. I said, "It's a bit fucking late. I'm on the way home now." I said, "I'll be home in about 10 minutes." So I said, "Well, next time I go, I'll check them out, see if they're still in the same location."
Yeah,
and I might consider the police again. So I went back yesterday. I found them. I rang the police up, told them. And while I was waiting for the fucking police to turn up, I found more, didn't I? More bones.
You found bones?
When they came out, they said they were not human but animal bones.
You found bones. I knew you found a bomb.
We don't know if that's a bomb or not. We can't tell whether that was a bomb or not. Well, being the River Thames, it could have been anything. It could have been part of a car system or something. Or
it was on the
interesting. Them damn teeth. Them teeth you found. Oh my God.
still got those teeth.
Have you done anything on them?
Yeah, I did one the other night. Not
Anything?
the fucking camera's gone offline. I swear. What the hell's going on here?
Listen, I'm sorry if it's me, because like I said to you, one of my dolls is doing that with mine. If it's my fault, I'm sorry. It really wants to come to you.
This shouldn't be happening, man. My Xbox keeps going off. My fucking webcam keeps going off. And I'm not even touching nothing. But yeah, there's the teeth.
Them are wicked. I'd love to have found them myself, you know.
Man, I could have bought half a fucking animal jaw with teeth on back last week, but I didn't.
Interesting.
But teeth and everything now. It's unbelievable.
Well, if you find any more teeth, right, you remember my birthday? Are you there?
You know what?
I thought you'd gone.
Yeah,
Like.
I'm here.
Remember my birthday if you find any more of them teeth. I like creepy ass stuff.
I'll bring back some fucking big molars for you.
I want to need some because I'm going to the dentist tomorrow. He's got to fix my damn teeth. Trying to fix that gap in my tooth. The gap in my teeth that they made. I never used to have them, did I? Woke up one morning, I had this 3-inch gap in my teeth for the past 12 months. So I threatened to take them to court because it was their fault why I've got them. So hopefully tomorrow they're going to start repairing them and give me a set of molars back, so I can smile and not be embarrassed. I try and eat a piece of steak and it goes for me bloody hole. It's not cool. I've got the bloody police coming round again. The guy's been feeding me tomato plants.
Mate, let me try to do something. I don't even know when my other Xbox Connect fucking cable is.
I'm trying to get round with my son if I can use his Connect box.
Active light.
What one's that too?
Door.
The wood.
Back.
Got a storm coming at me tonight.
The man hit it.
Do what?
We've got a storm coming.
Fucking need one.
Yeah. Well, I hope so, because it'll be a good night to stick my box on.
Mixed me up.
As long as it's not raining tomorrow, because I want to go out tomorrow.
Well, I think the weather alerts come from 10 o'clock tonight till 6 in the morning.
Let's try this one.
Strong.
8.
Oh shit, that ain't the right one, is it? No, I ain't. So where's my
The center.
I was thinking you're on early, aren't you? I didn't even get a what's it to let me know you're on.
The single.
I thought it was because you on my channel is my feature channel, aren't you?
The leaves.
I can't even find the other Xbox Connect adapter.
YouTube's you're upside down now. You're making me dizzy. Don't start me ready to go up.
But it's hard.
I'm having a lot of difficulties here at the moment.
For modesty.
These meters are going off.
Yep.
Has not.
The fields.
Where is my other Xbox Connect adapter?
Butter.
Come on, there's 21 watching. Come on, guys. Don't be shy. Just come and say hello.
But rather.
Swing back.
Hey up, Charmy, Starry, James Boy, Crimson, LT, Anthony. What's this there?
You.
So part
Has what?
Hi to everyone else as well. Sorry, I'm a bit behind. Come on, guy. 21 of you's on watch. You're watching. Come say hello.
Can't find
Come
out
and
the
introduce you to him.
next thingy. That's the cable for it.
Hey, guys. Stop lurking, guys. Come and say hello. Hitman Charmy. I could do one of them outside mine to catch that damn stalker.
any from like
There is.
Out center.
Let me.
Is that for real, Charmy? Is that actually a hitman?
here the back.
Land up. Held up head.
I understand.
Damn shit. According to.
Sounds awful. What's going on?
My fucking computer's going on. That's what's going on.
Ian! Hello! Is that Aaron I can see? Oh, yeah, Aaron, you alright?
Bend.
Yeah, not too bad, you, Rose.
Good. I'm glad you're alright. It's been a while.
Indeed, I'm absolutely shattered, though.
You're not still drinking, are you?
Oh, no. I'll be drinking from tomorrow to 27th, so.
You're going to end up with a big ass beer belly. A beer belly and a big ass to match with it. You keep drinking like that, and then it'll affect your brain.
Yeah.
You go pack that drinking in,
I
man.
don't drink no more. Yeah.
What do you drink?
It's only,
Well, that's me.
I don't really drink no more. It's only because obviously I went away, and on that stag, you have to join in, so, well, fuck it.
Oh. No, but didn't you get peed last time?
Hey?
Didn't you get drunk last time?
Don't know.
Well, you will you'll get a big ass belly and a big ass. Not cool.
No, I won't.
You will if you keep drinking that much.
I don't drink, that's the thing.
We'll be calling you Aaron the big ass.
I hardly drink anymore. It's only because I was on the holiday, that's why.
I don't even drink when I go away. Alcohol free. Oh, God, it's bloody warm. I feel like somebody's kicked me around the bloody bedroom. Where's Steve gone?
I'm here.
We had arrived.
Oh, I'm looking at
I'm
my
having problems.
And enter box.
Walker.
Do you know what would be a good one for us to do? You know, black-eyed kids.
I saw something back there on fucking YouTube. Really creepy.
Well, that would be a good one because where I live, there's a park not far away from us, and apparently the black-eyed kids have been seen there. So I'm thinking about going up there. Well, Kevin doesn't know it yet. I'm thinking about going there, but parking the car in the middle of the park and not moving away from the park, you know, from the car just in case.
Yeah, they're really creepy.
Yeah, well, they're meant to be real, so I'd like to know where they come from because everywhere's got them, haven't they? Apparently. I know you're not.
Aliens.
You're not supposed to. They come to your car. You're not supposed to let them in, or if they come bang on your door, you're not supposed to let them in, are you? Because apparently they attack you.
The creature expects the rep.
That's amazing.
No, the Xbox 360 keeps fucking up for some reason. I have to use the Xbox One for now.
That she
Once. In little pack.
No.
Oh, Jess, just not here.
What's a fireball drink?
It's basically it's an alcoholic drink. It's just a bit hot in your mouth. No, you like
that she said
when you was a kid. You ever had like fireball sweets?
No, I used to like sours. I liked everything sour when I was a kid, but I've never heard of the fireball sweets now.
Yeah, it's basically sort of like a hot sweet. That's what that drink is.
So is it alcohol?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's alcohol, but it doesn't burn your mouth out.
Okay. Never heard of it.
Just
Interesting.
saw like white mist go around there then. Who's in here with me tonight? Give us some names.
Vice teacher.
Like all three.
country.
Executed.
Who just made me cold then? But we're like cold beans hit my arm then.
18th.
I'm hungry. I want to go and cook something to eat, but I can't be bothered.
Do you know what, Steve? Since I've been back from Poland, I've been eating my way through the cupboard and fridge. I cannot stop eating.
I might order pizza tonight.
The
rest of the...
Like mother went, oh, you must have fucking worms. I must have. Christ.
No comment.
I literally cannot stop eating. Mad.
That's because you come back after your holidays and you're bored.
I don't know if it's because I had some junk food and stuff when I was away. That's why.
You eat nothing but junk food when you're away. Is that
Most just junk food. Yes. I was drinking booze. It's good for you soak up the booze.
Than you.
Bloody hell, I hope not, Charmy. Christ.
Charmy, how can you imagine that? Crims, I don't want to be shitting for America, thank you.
Festive.
In great.
Don't have been eating a whole heap of garlic. There's the half found some remedies for the stomach problems. So I've been eating loads of garlic, so I smell like pizza 24 hours a day.
Was pleasant.
Can't really afford pizza tonight, but I had one for about 3 weeks.
Oh,
So I might have.
lovely. I had one last night. A hot and spicy one.
My direction.
No, I don't like hot spicy things.
Oh, I love spicy stuff. I think that's probably give me loads of stomach problems, but oh man, spicy, anything spicy, I love. Hotter the better.
Oh, no, thank you.
A measure.
Unless you want your bum hole burning in the morning when you take a shit.
No comment.
Yeah, something's making me want to go back to what's the name tomorrow? Kingston upon Thames.
Well, if that's television, I'd go. This makes sure you don't fall in.
Like, you know, it's kind of strange. Like, there's been a spirit person called Donald. Now that one of you said like could be a bit dangerous. Well, he ain't. He's more of a protector.
Donald.
And he's been like, yeah, Donald, the one who used to work on the river.
Okay.
You said that you did. It's like a good spirit, but yeah, it's like, you know, I nearly fell in. I could have fell in the fucking river the other day, but it felt like something like pulled me back.
I don't remember saying that, but
yeah,
I know it was the house I was more interested in. That house, you know, that house you put up.
yeah, there's.
Yeah, I think it did say Rose.
Aaron, there's a house not far away from me. The common, but it's all boarded up and it's empty. Well, no one lives there.
You want to go in there, definitely.
There ain't no way getting in.
Well, you could just, nobody's looking, just go the back way. Just pretend, you know, just kick it and just like walk away from it and then give it another kick and then go in that way.
I don't know any.
If you want to go in there, you can go in there, seriously. That looks like a really good place to take your board there and maybe do some sessions in there.
Can't get into it though. I can't find a back way. So if I can't find a back way, you can't get in, can I? I'm not going to try with fucking boards then.
I would, because I'm hoping. Well, he doesn't know it yet. I found some places in Staffordshire that you have to kick the door around the back, like the back way. I'm going to be doing some of that around here soon. Hopefully in the next 4 weeks, depending on what them lot want to do to me. There's
an old industrial estate up at near Cole Shorten area, which I want to take out, but it's been boarded up now. And, someone else is like moved into the factory areas.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Trust me. I'd find a way. Like I said, pair of high heel shoes on. I'll be ripping the boards off when no one's looking. I wouldn't do it at night though.
Oh, well, that's the best time to do it at night time.
Yeah, but I've turned into a chicken since I've been bad, so I have to get my courage back up. I want to go back to that haunted cave thing. After what happened last time, I wet up all my equipment, water up to my bloody knees. Shit everywhere. He doesn't want to go back, but I'm thinking of going back.
I don't think I'll be doing a Ouija board tonight, actually. I think I'll cancel that bit off.
A pair of men.
Hello, James.
I'll have an early night tonight.
Yeah, I just thought you're on early, aren't you?
What's the weather for tomorrow?
It's after the rain. It's going to be all right.
Light rain till.
We know it's going to be heavy. We've got thunderstorms coming from 10 o'clock tonight up till 6 in the morning.
And on here it says 8 o'clock. Light showers. Oh, that's Clapham Junction. Hang on.
Oh man, I've just realised I'm not in the same vicinity as you, so it'll be different down here. It's been dark most of today, so.
Which they come.
I can't leave my window open because I keep getting these funky things that keep flying in and attacking me.
Breakfast. That it.
In a carrot.
I did. I said hello to you, LGM. I did, honestly. I'm not mad. Could I be mad with you? You've not done. I will be if I don't get that bloody app off you. No, I'm only joking.
No, tomorrow it's all going to be like sunny and light clouds.
Tomorrow.
I did LGM. I said hi to you, and I said hi to you again when I said when I came on. Honestly, I did. What box are you using, Steve?
Afterlife.
I put that on the other day, and the first thing it came out with was my dad's name.
So I ain't going to do Ouija board tonight. Can't be asked. I've
I
been
miss
told
you
not.
too, Al. You've been told not to. Why?
They're saying wait till Sunday.
You might be.
When I talk to that evil bitch, they're probably telling me to save me energy for Sunday or Friday or whenever. So it's going to be Friday or Sunday. I can't do a late one Sunday because I've got to sign on Monday.
How's that going? Did you get all that sorted?
Kind of. I've told them I'm doing voluntary work. I told them I've signed up with Wandsworth Trust and National Trust, and I'll be doing some voluntary work for them. They said that's okay. All I've got to do is write it down. I said, do you know what hours you'll be doing? I said, no, because it's voluntary. They call me, well, I can just go and do it.
It is PFP.
Because they're trying to get me onto this course thing, and I said, I'm not ready for it. I don't want to do the course. I'd rather do the
He
voluntary.
stepped back.
I said, all right. I've done the fucking course.
But rather,
It's all bullshit.
You've been through too much, I tell you.
Yeah, LJ's supposed to done me a fucking application last year, but he never done it.
I know, I have to say to him, I'm still waiting.
Yeah, I'm still waiting, but I ain't gonna keep my fingers crossed anymore. He does it when he does it when he's ready.
Yeah.
Not even forcing him. He does it when he wants to do it. I don't expect people to keep their words much nowadays.
No, LJ will do it, trust me. He's just trying to get it done properly.
No, I'm not pointing it to him. It's like other things. Like other people say bad things when they say they're going to do things. I just don't keep to their. They don't keep to the word, or I just don't even take much notice of it.
I've just backed away from everyone at the moment. I've come to the conclusion you don't know who's who anymore on here. The trust issue with me, a lot of it's gone out the window because, you know, am I hearing this, am I hearing that? And I'm just getting to the point now, I don't know who's who.
I still look at books. Yeah, at least I've kept to my part of the world. I'm going to try at least do one stream a week, which I have been doing.
Yeah.
But, you know, sometimes, like, you know what to do because, like, sometimes you want to do things and the spirit's telling you to do it. And then when you don't want to do it, they tell you to do it and you don't know what to do. And not just that, you know, you got all this drama still fucking, not as much, but you still got drama floating around.
I said you've just started on me, so, and I haven't streamed for you not long. I haven't streamed. I'm not being too good and it started on me already. So it's best to just do what you're doing. If you're doing it once a week, then they can't slap you down, can they? Until you get you know get back onto your normal platform again. But everybody's missing the streams, and you know it's sad that it's gone like this. But you got to protect yourselves.
Don't worry, I'm not expecting an application. Don't worry about it. Just do it whenever you go. I don't know. I don't care if I have to wait another year. You know, I'm not expecting things.
How are you doing? Have you had any more money donated for you?
I've had, I think, total about 50, something like that. But I still need 210 to get a decent one.
You need a decent one because every time you buy them cheap ones, they go, don't they?
Yeah, every time I buy one for about £100, they fucking don't last 6 months. I think the last one lasted about 8 months, and the time you send it back and like wait for a reply from them to send it back, then you got to send it back for the cost, you know, out of your own cost. Then the time they take to fucking repair it, then you got to buy or pay for the cost for it to be sent back. It's not fucking worth it.
But you can watch it now. eBay do these insurance now, you know. If you buy something, I think it's an extra £12 on top.
Yeah, well, that's what I'll probably do next time.
Yeah, that's your best bet, because I bought a toaster and a kettle because mine kaboofed. You know what? No electrical stuff lasts in our house. And I paid for the insurance. And what happens is they're insured for 12 months, and then once the insurance is gone, the extra that you paid follows on. So you've got like 2 years insurance on it.
Yeah.
Because it's well worth it now with the equipment that you know that you're going through at the moment. So it'll save you money in the long run.
Go fund me fucking link at the moment. And I'm not expecting people to, like, you know, I'm asking them to do it, especially when they got kids and stuff like that as well. Mary sent me 20, someone else sent me 20, and Christy Taylor sent me 10.
Talking about, do you know, I was watching Simon's videos, right, and he should have done a part 2, and he disappeared. So I've been sending him messages to make sure that he's still on this plane, and I've had nothing back off him at all. So I don't know what's going on with Simon, whether he's conjured up something really, really bad and he's gone off his head.
I can't even fucking find the what's the name? Wait a minute. Campaign settings.
Well, I've not blocked you, James. Jamie, I've not blocked you, so don't like looking at my department because I've not done that. Somebody blocked 2 of the others as well, Julie and Judith. And that
because I don't know Judith's YouTube.
Yeah, somebody blocked them. Jamie's just said he got blocked as well. Had nothing to do with me. I don't block anyone unless you start swearing, shouting and bawling and saying some atrocities, then I kick you out. So, you know, I've not done it. That I can say. I haven't done the other 2 either. So somebody's blocking them and without reason. So stop blocking people if you're not sure. Just block them if they get rude and, you know, as they do. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. I know none of us has done it. So I don't know unless it was done by accident. That's the only thing I can think of. Because sometimes you can go on their channel and you might click down to block. No, Jamie, I know you're not blaming us. But I can guarantee you it wouldn't have been me. It wouldn't have been Aaron. It wouldn't have been Chan. Definitely wouldn't have been Starry or Mary. So I haven't got the foggiest idea unless it was clicked on by mistake. I usually let everybody else block. I very rarely block myself.
No, sometimes like when people get blocked, it's accidentally because, like, you know, sometimes the screen goes up a bit too quick and you try to block a troll and you accidentally block someone else.
Yeah, that as I did that about 8 months ago by mistake, and I unblocked it straight away when I realised what had happened. And it does happen, but I can guarantee you I've not blocked anyone. I mean, I don't know why we'd block Jamie. Jamie Ives. Who's Jamie Ives? Jamie, who are you, if you don't mind me asking? I'm saying hi to you, but I haven't got the foggiest idea who you are. Who's Jamie Hines, Steve?
Oh, right.
Don't mean to be rude, Jamie. Let's check his channel so I know who you are.
Yeah. So I think I want to help donate towards a new DVR system, so I can get back to the original Paranormal. And you know, this is the link. Appreciate it. I'm not asking, as in demanding, showing free will, but I do prefer the people who have got kids to look after, especially young kids, not to donate. I'd rather you keep your money and spend on your kids and actually donating to me. So there we go. But to those people who have donated, thank you very much. Still in my PayPal account. One actually went through my bank account actually by mistake, but it's still there in my bank account. The actual fund I require, and I've already told the DWP that I've opened an account and it's more of a gift than like receiving as an income, and they okayed that. The DVR system I'm looking at is £260 and updated. I think it's Sony one actually. So Sony ain't shit. It's a good make. £260. I've already got 50 towards it, so still required 210 at the moment. And I'm afraid, you know, I won't be doing the streams that I used to be doing with a DVR until I get a new DVR system. So it's just going to be streams like this, actually, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'll help a bit more next month.
That's all right.
Okay, Jamie, I caught on who you are now. Yeah, okay. No problem, Jamie. I wasn't too sure who you were. I don't even know Spaceman. Who the bloody hell Spaceman? Never heard of that one. Okay. All right, no problem, Jamie. Welcome.
You know, I'm not forcing anyone. I'm not begging anyone. You do it your own free will, okay? And whoever does gets their name mentioned. I just posted a thank you to Kirsty, I think it was. Christy. There you go. So whoever does donate gets a thank you. And you can see who's actually donated to me through here, through the GoFundMe. It shows you who has and who has, well, just who has actually. One person has kind of asked to be anonymous, which I kept for now.
You'll donate 1p, you Scrooge. Aaron's a Scrooge.
You can't donate 1p. That 1p will be taken off my PayPal account by the actual the fund. Because even it goes through PayPal, you don't get the full. Like if someone donates £10, right, for instance, I don't get the full £10. I get £8.50 because PayPal takes £1.50.
Isn't it ridiculous?
So even if I say £260, it's going to be more than £260. It's going to be like £300 because by the time you know, it's all being donated and I get it. You know, people say, well, surely you must have had like that full amount now. Well, no, because PayPal takes a percentage off every time someone donates to you. And you know, if you don't believe me, just Google it because that's what they do. Even
yeah,
on,
I know that they do that. I can vouch for that. Unless people pay the I know that sometimes if you donate, they can actually pay the costs of that, whatever it is that PayPal usually take off you.
Someone said to me, look, I know that you get PayPal deductions and I don't want them to deduct. Like say someone said to me, look, I'll donate £50 right tonight. Not that's going to happen, but just saying if it does. Like someone says, I donate £50, but I know that PayPal is going to probably take off about £6 for the actual receiving fees. How can I get by that? Then the only way you can do that is by actually going to my PayPal and posting it as a gift. Friends and family. So what you do, you say, what's your PayPal? I'll give you my PayPal email, and then you go to you go to your PayPal account, and where it says like pay or send money, you go to it, and then you select friends, family, and then you put whatever amount you want to put in, and then if you have actually done the right way, friends, family, they will not take any kind of like fee from you. But if it's like a business or some kind of charity or donation, then they will take money from you. So it's got to be more of a friends and family, and I can't set it up that way. Even GoFundMe doesn't do it that way. They do it so that, you know, once you send a donation through PayPal will take a percentage of it. And this is what I hate. You sell stuff on eBay, right? You get charged for listing fees, right? You get charged for selling fees. That's 2 fees they've taken off your eBay listing already. So if you're selling like a watch for £30, right? The listing would probably cost you 30p, right? And once you sold that, eBay will take a percentage, like another £2.50 or something, yeah? So they've already made £3 out of the money you sold on your watch. So that's not £30, you've only sold the watch for £27. Then they're trying to rip you off for like postal costs, even if you're not sending it through eBay. You know, if you're doing it through like your own particular way, like through some kind of like Royal Mail or Parcel Force or something like that, eBay will try to, you know, give you that option to use their facilities and print out a label, and that costs another £2 or £3. So I never used to use that. So I would get like the eBay listing fee, eBay selling fee, all right? Let's just say if I sold a watch at £30, which I've never have done, I wouldn't get the full £30. I'd probably get like £27. But then once I get paid the £27, if they pay through PayPal, I still don't get the £27. I'll get probably about £25 because PayPal takes a fraction of that as well. Now, the thing is, PayPal is run under eBay, so eBay is charging you 3 fucking times.
Wow.
Which is a joke. And you don't, you know, I don't need to fucking bullshit and lie to you. Go and Google PayPal is under eBay. It's one of their facilities.
I don't like eBay. Mm-mm.
I only sold nothing on eBay for months now because of that issue. Now I could start listing stuff on there again if I wanted to. All I've got to do is fill out a WP1 form and that's it. And I could sell up to a year as long as I'm not selling more than £120 of items each week. I ain't going to go for that arse. I ain't going to go for that issue anymore. I just got my eBay open for when I buy stuff. I can list it. People say to me, why don't you list some of the stuff that you find in the river? I'm pretty sure that, you know, other people might have the same interest on some of the articles, you know, the items that you may find in your river or lake. Well, what's the point?
People just don't leave people alone to get on with their own lives.
Jealousy. It's all fucking jealousy.
I mean, look, I'm just reading what's happened to Spudman Steve-O. They broke into his computer and deleted all his stuff. That's what I'm saying. Nobody leaves people alone. Why can't we? They just get on to do what they've got to do, which is if they actually are people who do the paranormal that are doing all this, and then leave other people alone to, you know, to get on with their own bit of paranormal work. And it used to be like that, but this past 12 months, everything's gone to a new level. Everyone wants to, like, well, not everyone, but certain people just want to just cause trouble for other people to stop them from streaming, or like what's happened to Steve, getting into the computers. And, you know, it's just, I don't, what the hell do they get out of it? I don't understand what's the enjoyment of seeing people hurt. If they come into mine, I keep nothing on my computer. Whatever I do, all my files, I just put straight on me hard drive, and that's it.
So I actually refresh my bloody YouTube then. Well, like, people will fucking do anything to try to stop you getting online, won't they?
Well, and it's just sad. Starry said she wants you to do some paranormal. Let's get back to the paranormal. Sod everybody else, you know, that all the haters out there. You don't. You only stream once a week now, Steve. Twice a week at the most. So get on back to your paranormal and let's just forget about what's happening, because we're giving them view time.
Trying to load up Ghost Box, but it's not loading up.
Do you want me to shove one on? If I can, find one.
I can't get my one to load again.
I had loads of problems trying to use me Afterlife. My files disappeared on that, and then I had to download the plasma. Oh, okay. Let me switch mine off then.
It come up with the box. Yeah, it's working now.
That because my plasma box hasn't even.
Well, I won't be doing a Ouija box later tonight, guys. I'm being told to wait till I pull that evil winch out from the cupboard either Friday or Sunday.
To God.
Might be Friday, but if not, possibly it'll definitely be Sunday. But I've got to check on what time I've got to sign on Sunday. I can't be fucking gaining late. No, that's right. 20 past 2. So no, hang on, that's wrong. 12:20. 12:20. I've got to be there Monday, so I should be okay to do a stream Sunday.
In so early.
Just write in the other book.
Freeze.
Also,
Feel the rub. How do I know?
Yeah, I really want to get back onto the live stream with the what's the name, the CCTV, because I'm damn well know I'm missing a lot of stuff in here. I can't share that with you because I'm damn well, I know there's stuff happening in here. I've heard some really weird noises over the last few weeks as well. In that cupboard in the hallway keeps opening by itself again. So every day it's been opened at least twice a day.
It needs to get out. I have been getting a lot. Well, when they opened my last lot of boxes, I've been getting some major headaches. I said, Steve, you've not got the Kinet on, have you?
Yeah, it's on now.
You got your Kinet. You got your Kinet on. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the Xbox One. The other one keeps shutting down for some reason.
In the sunshine.
Starry's saying get your EVP recorder out.
I ain't got one. I ain't recharged up my mobile since last time, and the one I normally use I can't find. I can't find the red one, the one in the red box.
I can't even upload mine now. It won't let me do anything. Yeah, it is, Starry. It is. It's the other one he's put on. My fault. It's okay, Starry. I'm watching, making sure I'm watching chat. So if you got any questions, just fire away.
This is the Xbox Connect here. What's on right now? I've changed it over to the Xbox One because the other Xbox 360 keeps shutting down for some reason. And as soon as I turned this one on, I saw like a white, misty kind of shadowy figure go that way, where the cat was. And I would like to use this a bit more because we did get a hit once on the last time I ran it, didn't I?
LJ's asked if you've got a recorder on your computer.
No.
Mustache.
No, I've got this one, but it doesn't really record that well. I might give it a quick go in a little while.
Some old.
Look around.
I've got it out, so it's turned on, so I'll give it a go in a little bit. I need to get some batteries as well.
Batteries. Good God, are you going through batteries like hot potatoes? Because I am.
Well, no, because I haven't used anything with batteries for a long time now, have I? Since I stopped doing the streaming.
I'm using. I'm to change mine on my K2 meters every 2 days, between every 1 and every 2 days, on all my K2 meters, literally.
No, well, where my money's been cut down, I can't afford to keep going out and buying more shit all the time.
I just get mine dead cheap. The cheaper the better for me, because I can't afford it either. So, the cheaper the better.
Even people say, well, where can you afford to go out and do this magnet fishing when you're complaining that, you know, your money's been decreased? Because what I do, I fucking go without food for 1 day, so I can go out and do some fucking magnet fishing to do a stream, so I'm not sitting indoors being bored at me fucking arsehole.
Yeah, but it's not really going to cost you apart from the bus fare. If you think about it, because you've got the magnet.
Charge you the bus fare.
Exactly. So it's not. That's what it is. It's not costing you a lot.
£2.40 maximum, right? Right? Each time I go out. What would you rather do? Or what would you rather see me do? Go out and do some videos and get the fresh air and exercise and all that kind of stuff. Yeah,
but make sure you eat, though. You got to eat.
I do still eat. You know, I buy some of the cheapest shit now. I still eat.
Don't starve yourself for it, like what Aaron said. You've got to eat. But you do need to get out the house, because you can get very depressed. You don't end up like me, never going anywhere apart from the hospital. You've got to go out and you've got to do what you got to do.
I go to Lidl's and the pound store to get my food.
Yeah.
And there's a burger shop across the road. You get like a triple size burger, fries and a drink for £2.99.
There you go.
And that fills me up, it does. I don't eat as much as I used to anyway. And I've been trying to lose a little bit of weight. I've got a fucking headache now again.
Make sure the stream, the stream itself is on you, so that they don't have to look at anybody else, you know, or me when I talk. Make sure it's stuck on you so people can see what's going on in your place.
All right, I'm presenting myself now.
Yeah, keep it presented on yourself.
No, I ain't not up here. If you get one bus, that cost me 75p. Jump on the second one, that's another 75p. That's another 75p. After the third bus, any other buses I get, whether it being 2, 3, 4, 5 buses, then it'll be free.
No, Steve, all London buses, the second bus you catch it within the hour is free.
Well, I've been charged all the time.
Yeah, but that may be because you're.
I'm not in London though. I'm in fucking Surrey, so it's different.
Yeah, but you got London buses, ain't you?
London buses are only when you pass like into London, like Zone 4.
No, because I've got London buses.
No, I'll keep checking my pass when I go on the bus, and I'm always being charged up to 3 buses.
That may be because obviously because you're on benefits, you've got that benefit pass thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I've got Oyster.
Well, my brother, as far as I know, and he lives in London, yeah, and he gets a free bus pass. So I don't know how that works. He's an old bastard. No, I'm only joking. He's 52.
Off bed.
I don't know if that's that age it starts off. No, I don't know.
Yeah, because I know he gets a free one. I mean, I don't know the ins and outs of the benefit system or anything, but I know he does. Eh?
Does he work?
No. He's got a schizo.
You just
schizophrenic. Oh, no.
Pardon?
You couldn't give him a job. He'd end up smashing the shops up. He's mad. Absolutely. He's mad. He's off the rocker, he is. You can't sit there
Well,
eating.
he could come to my shop and smash it up.
It wouldn't be surprised if he hasn't done it. He's mad. You can't sit in the same room as him for more than 10 minutes without you wanting to strangle him. Yeah, what's happened to Lily? We haven't seen Lily for ages, have we?
I think Sam said she got a boyfriend or some shit.
Oh, so she's backyarding, is she then?
What one's Lily?
Oh,
what one's Lily?
She used to be one of your mods.
Stated.
I can't remember.
It's been a while. If she's got a boyfriend, you won't see her for a while because she's back jobbing. So,
I think it's Mary said that. I'm not too sure.
I don't know what her full name is. I just know her as Lily. I know she said she had no teeth and she used to work in the garden somewhere. I don't know. Quite funny you remember Lily, Steve. She's been on your side for ages.
Nice cool breeze coming in there.
Okay, SPC Philadelphia. Hello.
Hi, SPC.
Not seen you before, Mr. Philadelphia. You new?
Not doing much.
But not do.
We're just running the Xbox One tonight because I'm having problems with the other Xbox 360. So we're trying the Xbox One box, seeing if we can get anything. Quiet. Not really been doing much actually, to be honest with you. Been too many drama floating around there in the paranormal world, so we've been keeping our heads down a little bit.
We can only do what we can do for now. Do you know what I mean? I know you haven't got your system, but you can. It's amazing how much stuff you can actually get from your place. And while you're waiting for that, to save up and get help from people that love you.
When I fucking DVR system, though, didn't we?
I know, but it's just we only just do what we can do. So you will get one eventually. And when you do, you'll be up and you can start again. But right now, I think you're doing all right with what you've got.
About another 10 years' time, might get another one.
No, it'll be before then. Definitely, I know it will anyway.
So if it weren't due to all this fucking bullshit and this hate and fucking people causing all this fucking shit towards me, I could be stuff and selling them. I could be selling them the stuff that I find while I'm magnet fishing. I could be raking money in, but I fucking ain't,
Yeah, but surely if you can earn, but if you can earn that, what is it you're allowed to earn? Because I'm not up in all this. So what are you allowed to?
You're allowed to earn £120 per week extra on top of your benefit, as long as it doesn't go over 120, and you can't work for more than 16 hours.
Well,
so that's that side. You would have to work less than 40, to be on the safe side, work 14 hours or less, earn £100 and not £120. No, I could do that easily, but Rose, I'm so fucking pissed off with people being so nasty, spiteful, hateful, and jealous, and causing so much fucking aggravation for me. And I'll have to keep ringing up fucking numbers to clear my name. You know how much my phone bill was the other month? £150.
Listen, you have to rise up. We've been working for Get Together for over 2 years, and you've seen the shit we've both gone through, but you've got to rise up and you've got to do what you like and what you love to do. And secondly, but listen, secondly, if you can earn, £125, then stick some of your stuff on one at a time, and do it that way.
Okay.
And then you can, within 3 weeks, you can buy your own system. That's what
No,
you
I know,
need to do.
I ain't going to do that. No, I'm not, you know, doing it so, you know, I can get other people to pay for it.
No, I understand that.
I'm trying to keep myself fucking like out of all this bullshit that happened last time, you know.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
it's never going to stop. You know it's never going to stop. It's just how it is. But you have to rise up to this now and just sod what people are saying and doing to you, and just do what you want to do, which is your paranormal, and sell a few little things. As long as you know you're doing it legally and you're not going over whatever it is, right? Then do it that way. Because otherwise you're going to have people out there that are winning, and which they have done, because we've not streamed for months now.
No, I know,
So
but I think with the DWP, the ESA and JSA have two different organisations about where you have money coming in. So I can't really be selling stuff unless I speak to the right person. Every time I talk to someone, it's always a different fucking answer from them, you know.
yeah,
So
but you know it's 120 or whatever it is. You know that for definite, right? So we know if it's definite, sell some of them balls. What do you call them bloody ball things? Them ball bearing things. So just do that to help. Yeah, that's it. Sell some of them. You know you've had some money that's been sent to you, and people are still helping you. But in the meanwhile, sell a couple of your balls, right? And get you.
balls then I cut two off I've got on my body there. They might be fucking.
You know what I mean?
Like science, asking, hang on, do you want to check my balls out? I want a grand. Oh, hang on, you have to cut that grand down to 10 payments, so I don't get done by the DWP.
Well, you know, just do that. Just sell a couple of your things that you're finding. That way, that, you know, people are donating at the moment, and then you can sell a couple of things and get it quicker. Because otherwise, you're going to be getting more and more depressed, and you know it's going to take a bit of time for the donations to come in. Not everybody, you know, can afford to do that. But if you sell a couple of them, sell a couple of your balls.
Yeah,
That's all you need to do.
I'm not asking. Oh, fuck's sake, shh. I'm not asking people to donate if they don't want to. You know, I'm not forcing them. They do it in their own free will.
Exactly. Which people will do that.
I don't be putting stuff on eBay again, and then the same old shit happening again, and I'm gonna have to keep ringing them up and saying, "Look, I'm covered," you know, because all this started off when they fucking done it and said I was making tens of thousands of pounds when I wasn't even fucking making more than like £20-30 a week. Although they sat there with a fucking silly calculator, which the video's still up, with that silly son of the bitch sitting there with a calculator saying I made £8,000 in 4 years. Well, no, because I wasn't even fucking signed on 4 years ago.
Yeah, but listen, it's best to just forget about that now, Steve.
To benefit because my wife was working.
Yeah, but listen, Steve, forget about that now. That's done and dusted. Just
I know it's done and dusted, but I've still got to keep myself.
Just think of your future now. Think about your paranormal.
Be fucking selling stuff and all that shit happening again, you know. And I have to start ringing up and saying, well, on the database, you know, you said it's okay, blah blah blah. I just don't go for all that same old shit again, you know.
Yeah, well, you have to do what you've got to do that's right for yourself, but the drama's always going to be there. I mean, Starry's saying there's certain groups that they're not getting any drama, but eventually the drama will catch up even to the groups that are not getting any drama now. It's just life in the paranormal community, and they've stopped a lot of people, you know, from streaming, and once they get fed up, then they'll move on to somebody else. But you've just got to carry on and do what you want to do now, Stephen, which is the paranormal and your fishing channel and whatever else, you know, you're making your little furniture, which you've not done for, but your furniture channels, your magnet channels. But your first move has always been your para channel since I've known you.
I can't remember what channel my woodworking on.
Why?
I know I had a channel for it, but I can't remember what the fucking channel's name was. So that's kind of like blown out the window. I've still got all the woodworking stuff, which I can continue doing. It means I open another channel, but I prefer to keep doing the magnet channel because with magnet fishing, I know I'm always like finding something new, and other people might be interested in finding what I, you know, seem interested in what I do find.
Yeah, because
I've even had a couple of like people say to me, "Oh, would you sell that?" I say no because I want to keep it more for history.
yeah,
Like,
I understand.
I don't be sending stuff over to America or like France or Belgium or anywhere like that because it's their history, not their history. I know they might have an interest on certain objects from certain countries, but our history's fucking disappearing as it is. Every kind of like location we go to is being bulldozed and fucking apartment buildings or business being like built onto it. Not like in America, you get like in America, for instance, yeah. How many channels have you seen, especially paranormal channels, where they've got a lot of like penitentiaries, asylums still up, even though they ain't been used for God knows how many years? It's still there. People go and do investigations there. Fucking hardly anything, because like all our Victorian and old homes and places like that, businesses all been fucking knocked down to be built up, and we ain't got nothing to fucking investigate hardly anymore. America's got shitloads. Italy, all other places have got stuff and places people go to. No, not in the UK. We're fucking building on every little piece of fucking land we've got. I'm surprised that some of the commons are still here and not being fucking renovated and built on. Fucking ridiculous, man.
It has. I mean, but that's a problem with Britain. You're right. The build
So,
on every piece.
Stuff, which I find when, our history is running low as it is because all this fucking like business in houses it's all down to money, in this fucking UK. And it's a shame. I know there are certain places where it's like protected by, law that they can't build on, but there's not that many there.
Oh, Ian's found your site for you. He's put it in Hangout.
Oh,
Thank you, Ian.
I'll probably put it on a fucking link somewhere, but I ain't really bothered doing anything like that at the moment.
Ian, you can always count on him. Thanks, Ian.
I might not even remember the password, and I'll be honest with you, I prefer to stay with the magnet channel, fishing magnet for now.
Well,
I might get back to it later.
All you need to do is just concentrate now on your paranormal when you do your streams. Bugger everybody, whatever, all the shit's there, wherever. Just do what you do best. That's it. And your magnet channel in the day to get you out of the place. But you got to get back into what you enjoy. And it's important you do that.
I can say though, like you said, like some other channels, other groups do get like, all this bullshit, all this drama and stuff like that. I have noticed with mudlarking, where it's a special group goes around mudlarking on like the River Thames and other like certain locations throughout the world, and they have to like sign up with the government and pay for a permit to go mudlarking because like anything they find they got to hand into like their museums, and the museums check it over and give them a value, and they say, well, whatever you find you cannot sell privately. If you want to sell it, you sell it to the museum, but you only get a fraction of what it's worth, right? Now, I was watching a channel the other day, and there's a bit of drama on there. And I'm thinking, fucking hell. I'm not going to tell you what the drama was about, but it was bad. And
I've seen it myself. I've been on other paranormal channels, right? And that we don't even know about, because I've found a load of different.
No, this ain't paranormal. This is mudlarking, like treasure hunting.
Well, everyone, even the ones that don't get drama right now, eventually it will come to them. It's just YouTube and shitty people that don't leave people alone. But you're going to get that, but you've got to rise up to it, because if you don't, you're going to end up like me, knocked down to the ground and don't do jack. And you're a bigger person than that. So we both agreed that we wouldn't do much streaming because of all the shit right now that was happening. But I do think now we need to get back to normal and start doing what we've always done, because there's people out there that know us, yeah, and they're missing our streams, and it's sad that it's ended up like that. But we need to just carry on and do what we know best now. And we're going to keep getting it, so let's just ignore them.
Well, anyway, with the magnet fishing one, you know, there's like, I subscribe to about 10, 12 people, maybe more. And I've got about 25 subscribers on mine. And all what I've had on there is probably on 2 of my videos, 2 thumbs down. And that's it. That don't mean because they are from here or any other fucking channel. They've never left no negative comments. Just thumb down. This is why I don't understand why people thumbs your channel down, because they don't like it. If you don't like it, don't go and fucking watch it.
Yeah, but me, I can put a video on, right? 2 seconds it's been up, it hasn't even played through, and I get a thumbs down, and I get a nasty comment, and they haven't even watched the bloody video. That's without watching it, and I'm like, oh, open your eyes and fuck off.
I'm just getting a drink. Well, I'm kind of surprised. I've got 14 thumbs up at the moment, no negative ones down, but that don't mean nothing. You know, I'll be changing that later so no one can see how many thumbs up and downs I've got.
Well, I don't have mine showing no more, and now anybody that wants to comment on anything that I put up or Kevin puts up, it goes through the spam thing, because it got really bad at one stage. And I've just now think, well, I put my middle finger up on them and think, well, you know, if you want to do something nasty, no one's going to see it from now on. So, and you know, you can't let people bother you, because you know you're going to get thumbs down. Like I said, I can put a video up. I know they've not watched it. There's no way they could have watched it, and I get a thumbs down in a nasty comment. And I'm thinking, okay, fair enough, up yours, my middle finger up. You can't see it, but it's there. So, you know, don't let it bother you. Seriously, put your ghost box back on. Balls what anybody else is saying, and let's have a paranormal night. And I'm going to mute my ass and just listen to your ghost box. So everything, just enjoy.
Let's do a quick EVP so we can think.
Yes, I'm going to mute myself now, and let's start for a paranormal.
Right, guys. Hello, my spirit friends. Right, okay, I've got a question. Those mobile phones and the coins, mixed coins of English and foreign coins that I found in last week, were they from the guy who tried committing suicide around that same time, or are these just items that were stolen and bagged up and thrown in the lake by someone? Can you tell me? What? Okay, the other question I was going to ask you about is them bones. I found 2 bones last week. I dug them out yesterday and found some more bones. The police state that they are animal bones. Can you confirm that they're animal or human? And if they are animal, can you tell me what kind of animal those bones come from? And which night would you like me to do the next stream with the that evil one in the kitchen that's been bound up for God knows how long now? Would you like me to do it Friday or Sunday? Can you tell me what day? You know what? Well, I'll have to start that again. Right. What recording? Right, Spirit, sorry about that. Audio recorder weren't recording. Right, again, same questions. Those items I found in the river, the lake, the phones, the coins, were they ditched in there from a robbery, or were they put in by the person who tried committing suicide around about the same time a couple of weeks ago? Okay, the bones I found in a lake, are they human or animal? If animal, what kind of animal? If human, is it male or female? Which night would you like me to do the next stream with that evil spirit that's bound up in the kitchen, in the cupboard? Friday or Sunday? Which night? Oh, thank you. I'm glad that actually didn't record first time because that cat was making a bloody noise. So in one way, that's good that it didn't record. Right, let's plug this on to the amplifier. Need to tone it down a little bit. Right, I'll have to start that again. Right, not recording. Right, Spirit, sorry about that. Audio recorder weren't recording. Right, again, same questions. Those items I found in the river, the lake, the phones, the coins, were they ditched in there from a robbery, or were they put in by the person who tried committing suicide at the same time a couple of weeks ago? Okay, the bones I found in the lake, are they human or animal? If animal, what kind of animal? If human or female? Which night would you like me to do the next stream with it? Male or female? Right, I'll have to start that again. Right, spirit auditions in the bones, or I commit the same. The bone kind of human, is it male or female? Which night would you like me to do the next stream with that evil spirit that's bound up in the kitchen, in the cupboard? Friday or Sunday? Which night? Right, I'll have to start. This bloody recorder pissed me right off the side. If you wind it more than twice quickly, it actually stops and goes to the beginning again. But when I asked that last question, there's like a voice, and I think it was saying like Friday, but I'm not sure. It's like, what? This fucking poxy thing. Now, as soon as I get near it, it fucking starts at the beginning again. Every time I do it. What I'm going to do is do it fast forward a little bit by a little bit. Let's try it there. Yeah. Okay, but I'm not sure. I wish I had my other fucking recorder, the Nokia, because it's a lot clearer and it picks up a lot better as well. But I can't remember what I've done with it, for one thing, and two, it's out of battery. Battery's gone flat as well. So I'll have to. Will you stop ringing your bell? Noisy ass. I'm going to take that off you, I think, because you don't need that on you. Yeah, so I don't know. So hang on, let me think of something else. No, I don't think that works last time. I could try, I suppose. Let me try something. Let's get me recorder. Point into microphone. I'm going to try the Sonic here. Right, this Sonic here is supposed to like pick up sound a lot better. All right, recording. Right, anyone around? So, can you try shout your name? Say hello. Tell me to shut up. How many spirits around me right now? Should I do a Ouija board or a pendulum tonight? Or wait till Friday or Sunday? The mobile phones and the coins I found last week in the lake, a living person or a person who committed suicide and died, or someone who was murdered. Or was it a robbery? And that should be been working because it's got battery power on it. All right, stop that. I'll play this back again. Right, anyone around? So can you try and shout your name? So hello. Trying to shut up. How many spirits around me right now? Should I do a Ouija board or a pendulum tonight? Or wait till Friday or Sunday? The mobile phones and the coins I found last week in the lake, do they belong to a living person or a person who committed suicide and died, or someone who was murdered? Or was it a robbery? Hi Jim, I was at Clapham Common yesterday. It's really bad recording on that. I don't know why. Don't know what else to do actually. Yeah, I found some bones over Clapham Common, the one near that green building. I found 2 last week, and I went back and I rang the police up. And while I was waiting for the police, I found some more, and I thought they might have been human. But when the police came, they said no, they're animal bones, possibly a cow or a small animal. So at least I got that cleared up. I don't want to be pulling out people's remains from a lake and being followed home and haunted for the rest of my life. Probably be going there again. I don't know when next. Got a few other places I'm going to go to. Kingston tomorrow. Thursday, I'll probably be going to a new location on the Wandle, which I've only been at 2 ferry. So I might go there. Friday, I might go to Bedmington. I don't know yet. Saturday and Sunday, I don't know where I'm going to go. Mind you, I can't go every single day because I can't afford it. So it's a choice, you know, of what I fancy doing and what day I do. Like tomorrow, I'm definitely going to go out because I didn't go out at all today. I was hoping that my mate Anthony was going to text me and say when he was going to do the night fishing, overnight fishing on Mitchell and Common. So I would have taken me a fishing rod and a magnet with me. A K2 meter and one of my DC boxes, and done a little paranormal stream over as well. But he hasn't texted me, so I don't know what's happening yet. Not getting much on here. Nothing on the Xbox. Nothing on the EVPs. Ghost box, we're not sure about, so we keep ending it. And on I was going to do Ouija Board tonight, but I'm not doing it now until Friday when we communicate with that evil ass spirit that's touched that doll, which I've bound up and put in a box underneath the cupboard or in the cupboard in the kitchen. I'm not sure that's going to be Friday or Sunday. It might be Friday, it might be Sunday, I don't know. I'll have to have a little conversation with Abby offline later tomorrow or something. I've got a really weird feeling again. I got a feeling. Let's try putting the other Xbox back on. Just hope it won't keep disconnecting. Not powered. Not powered. Why is it not powered? Is that because I've got the wrong?
Right, I'm back anyway, Steve.
Got no power coming from the Xbox. Well, I've got no power. Well, it says it's plugged in. So why is it not coming on now? No, that is the right one. I've got to feed the cat in a minute. Hang on a minute, what's going on here? I'm sure that's the right connector. Not powered. Why is it not powering up?
Is it definitely plugged in?
Yep.
Maybe the fuse is gone.
No. So I've got it lit up on the up here. No, I've knocked the fucking camera offline again. Look, it's up there. You can see the green light flashing. So there's definitely power coming off it. Right, let's move that one over. Follow the cable. Follow the yellow because.
Camera's gone off again.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Follow the yellow brick road. Maybe.
Creepy ass movie.
So it only works under one pull. Yeah, shut up for fuck's sake. Piece of shit. Well, I'm gonna mute the fucking. Alright, that stopped fucking pissing me around. Damn piece of shit. Alright. I bet it goes off within the next 2 minutes. Yeah, that's weird. Well, I've got a great big glare. Maybe because it's reflecting on the mirror. I'll put that back there. That's better. Right, any spirits around here? Want to sit on the chair? Just push the cat off. Tell her to fucking get off the chair and sit on the chair. I don't care. I don't know what's happening in my YouTube. My YouTube keeps going weird as well. What's that? So, Hackbridge. Yeah, I've been to Hackbridge. Been to Hackbridge. I've been to Carshalton. Been to the river, several parts of the River Wandle. I even got lost up between Hackbridge and Carshalton. I think I ended up near Bebington Park actually. I think if I'm correct, if Bebington Park is where you got like the River Wandle going in, you got the bridge because it goes in under like an arch bridge and then it leads into like a lake. I hit that park, but the water was really bad and like, you know, too much crap in there. Not so much like rubbish, but too much weed and stuff like that. And I didn't want to keep casting my magnet in them, taking all the weed off, so I didn't bother doing it in there. And that's part of the River Wandle trackway as well, I believe. So I have been there once. I think what I had to do is get a 127. If I go there again, I've got to get a 127 up towards Hackbridge and then jump on a 151, I think it is, or something, or 115. One of them buses anyway. Because I don't know if the actual 127 goes up outside Bebington Park. I would like to do that actually. I reckon that might hold some kind of like paranormal kind of like stuff there as well. I reckon once Aaron starts coming down, we'll have to go out and do some of these parks because I'm damn well sure, you know, like there's even like, you know, getting to do Clapham Common. You know, I've heard a story of like a guy getting a photo of 2 Roman soldiers behind his mates, which I don't really believe, but Clapham Common's had a lot of deaths over there. You know, suicides, murders. So I'm pretty sure we might get something over there, especially 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. We won't have to go round where the actual guys are fishing. We could do. I don't think they're going to worry about us walking around asking questions. As long as we're not asking too loudly and setting off all our devices like crazy. But yeah, we could always. Oh no, I don't want to do it around near that thing. There's like a big round feature on a common, apparently at night time. You get gays and lesbians around there. I don't fancy going over that part. So we probably stick near to one of the lakes. Eh?
Lesbians.
Yeah, lesbians, gays, druggies as well.
Probably the old fuck disgusting butch lesbians. So
I reckon Clapham Common might be a good place to go to one night, Aaron.
we'll see when I can come up. I'm going to go in 10 minutes anyway because I've got my flight tomorrow. So
I am. Where are you going again?
Spain.
Jamie bugger. Wish I had a passport. You could fucking treat me for once.
That was a great joke.
Great joke, yeah. Loving nephew.
All I have to do with that, with Spain, I have to pay, what, 100 quid for a return flight. Is that, my friends?
Yeah. Free accommodation. All you had to pay for was your food,
Sometimes
drink, and possibly
free booze. And his bar. It's brilliant.
Yeah, I'll probably shoot off in a minute. Salt something actually. So I had, what did I have last night? I can't even remember what I had last night. I know I've got some pork and chicken left I need to cook before the expiry date. And I can't remember what the expiry date's on it, and I don't want it going off. At least I've done a couple of hours anyway. Yeah. Pork, yeah. Give me bacon. Fucking Rose, what are you on about? Give you bacon. Bacon is from fucking pork, you dumbass. Right,
No, you can get other bacon there.
Yeah, chicken bacon. Lamb
Screw
bacon.
that stick. Yeah, screw that stick to pork.
Yeah, pork.
That's one thing I do miss. That calf.
Yeah, I'll feed you in a minute, cat.
Yeah, when I come to yours, we go to that calf. That's what I miss.
Oh, that cafe around the corner. Yeah, I had one of those breakfasts for quite a while actually. Got to be about 4 months, maybe a bit longer. I was nearly going to go in there the other day actually. I thought, what should I get to eat tonight? One of those breakfasts or fucking like burger. And I realised like it's like 6 o'clock at night, and I'm thinking, oh, I can't get a breakfast because the shop shuts at 3:30. So I had to get the burger meal.
I'll tell you what I had with fucking Poland. It was absolutely disgusting. I think it was called a tartar. Basically, it's raw mince with egg on top of it. Then like it's got on the side of the plate, it's got like some onions and some other bits. It's fucking disgusting. I don't know how they can fucking eat raw mince.
No, that's going off. I just flickered. This is a very unusual key I found on the River Thames when I went there a few days ago. Really weird. Now, I would have thought the key would have had this like notch bit here, but it isn't. You put the key in that way and turn it. Really weird looking key. I just put it on the K2 meter. And it's actually going off. Don't know if you see that. Oh, this fucking camera. So there's the key. There's another put near it. It's still going off. Don't know what's going off. There's nothing here to make the K2 meter go off. I don't have another K2 meter with me. Maybe my table might be haunted with all the objects I keep putting on it. Maybe my TV's built up some kind of like spiritual energy. It's possible. So all the things I put on here, if they have ever been haunted or had some kind of like spiritual energy attached to them, every time I put something on the desk, maybe a little bit of that energy is being transferred onto my table and it's building up. Maybe one night you might see my table fucking levitate. Is this table haunted? Flicker twice if it's haunted or got active energy. Two. Just done two. Is it a male or female? Two. Don't know. Weird. Right, guys, it's 5 to 10. I'm gonna fuck off. Be ready for Friday or Sunday. I'm not sure exactly what day. It's either Friday or Sunday. It's definitely going to be one of those days. We're going to get the Ouija board out and communicate with that evil spirit that's attached to that doll, which I've got bound up in the kitchen, in the box, in the cupboard. No, I can't even remember the name actually. Let me just hold on. girlfriend name actually. You just log on. Evil. I spelled doll on. Name actually. Well, I'm not getting fucking what's name coming back through again. Can't even spell doll. Well, I'm not getting fucking what's name coming back through again. I'm not even finding it on my bloody YouTube now. Can't spell doll. Well, I'm not getting right, okay, so well, I've not got audio coming through. I've not even got a YouTube channel open with my video running. That's weird. Audio coming through. And I've not even got a YouTube channel open with. Right, hang on a minute. Right, this is the doll. I'm going to play a quick video of mine. That the doll got from Gen T. This is the evil one. There's 3 dolls, but I'll show you what one I'm talking about. Right, this one here. This one. She is known to have her eyes move. She has a evil spirit attached to her. Name, I can't recall at the moment. When I last spoke to her, she threatened me left, right, and centre. She didn't want to talk to me, but she did eventually talk to me. She told me that she has killed several husbands, about 4 husbands, I think it was, maybe 5. She killed a maid and a butler. She killed her 2 children because they found out what she was doing, and she was afraid that they may contact the police and glass her up. So she killed her children. Most of them she buried in the basement. She has told me that there were more people that she killed. The reason she had so many husbands was down to money. She married them, spend what money she could get out of them. She'd even insure them and then kill them. And when they were being buried, like, you know, I don't know if she was bribing the guy who done the autopsy or what, but she was saying that, you know, she planned it for the families to think they were dying from a heart disease, like heart attack and stuff like that. And it was only until later, you know, the police thought, well, it was kind of strange that all her husbands had died with heart attacks. Maid and her butler suddenly disappeared, and so her children. So they eventually arrested her and put her in prison. And I don't know if they actually executed her or not. I think she was on the death list. So I think they actually, can't remember if they killed her or not actually in prison. That I never got to find out actually. This is the one. This kind of is a bit wonky, slightly damaged. one of the eyes does stick and is known to unstick, just, you know, randomly. This was actually sent by Genty, who has many dolls, and Rose had some, Cats had some. A few other people had some from home as well. And this is the one.
I've just had 10 off his NTT.
Yeah. This other one was sent by James Walker, which I've not really done a lot with at the moment. I think there was a spirit attached to it actually, but she was quiet. She didn't want to talk much.
What software do you use?
Nothing. I just use Windows Movie Maker.
Oh, mine don't turn out like that. Mine turn out crap.
Well, I'm using the old 2012 version.
Oh, I can't get that no more now. They've stopped doing it, haven't they? Nice dolls.
This is the mini one, which I had Chris sent to me. Did I get that set or did I buy it? No, I think I bought that actually.
Chris who?
No, I think I actually had this sent to me.
Was that
When
Chris?
I mean,
Chris.
No, the Cross. I meant to say Cross, not Chris.
Oh,
I said Chris. God, do you think he is sending anything? No.
that looks like a
Christopher.
little bugger.
Christopher sent me one. He sent me that World War II, didn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah, Christopher Mole. He sent me that.
Did I just see my name on there?
Yeah.
Oh, ah. That's the first time I've seen this. She looks like a bugger, she does, you know.
Old Haunted Clock, James Walker, Trent Sharp, Kelly, Haunted Doll, Cat Angle, Haunted Doll, Rose Bumfluff, Haunted Dolls, Haunted Mirror. Many thanks to you all because you sent me that mirror. Remember?
Yeah, how's that doing?
If you have any haunted item you wish to give me, please contact me via email. Southwest Coast. So if anyone's got any haunted items they're trying to get rid of because they think it's causing a ruckus in your home, then you can send it to me and I'll do some paranormal investigations with it and research on whatever I can. And all rights copyright 2017-2018, so you can't use this video or any of my videos without asking consent. There's my website, southwestcoast-uk.co.uk. YouTube, as you know, Facebook. It says Southwest Coast UK, but it's not actually Southwest Coast UK anymore. That one got deactivated. Especially to the following, I spoke that on people who give me haunted items. So yeah, your name was actually mentioned. Right, so there we go, guys. I'm going to end the stream now, yeah, because I want to sort something out to eat. I'm going to watch Life Below Zero, Alaskan
Right, guys.
TV program.
This is regarding.
Yeah, it's an Alaskan like survival kind of like program. Why can't I? Probably be on again, maybe Friday, if not Sunday, doing a paranormal stream with that evil spirit attached to that creepy ass doll. And subscribe to me, you should get notifications if you haven't. Click on that little bell and then you should get notifications. Move this down. So yeah, I'm going to go next. Let's say I need to get something to eat, and I am hungry, and I'm getting a little bit tired, and I need to get some early sleep at night because I'm going to go to Kingston again tomorrow. Why I want to go there again tomorrow, I don't know. Maybe I might find some more bullets. Maybe I might even find the gun. And let's say if I do find the gun, don't mean it's going to be a murder weapon. It could just be something that someone owned and decided to get rid of it on the person, and they decided to throw it in the river because, police might have seen it or someone might have seen it and I reported them. You don't know how many guns and knives are in that River Thames, and Kingston upon Thames is actually coming down from the River Thames. I was hoping to do Tottenham Court, I think it is, in that area. There's a lock down that way where a couple of brothers, well, they say it's the brothers, but I think it's father and son. I've done a video. And Teddington Lock, that's the place I want to probably go and do one night. That's not far from Kingston. There is a park near Kingston. I can't remember what it is. And I walked at least 4 miles to get to that park, and I couldn't find it. Another mile, I might have found it. I think it's like 5 miles to the park itself. But I only walked like 4 miles and turned around because the time was getting late. When I do my magnet fishing, I always try to end my magnet fishing session before 5 o'clock because I don't want to keep getting home too late. I want to get home, have something to eat, something to drink, transfer the videos over to the computer, convert them to one file because all my files, 10-minute files on the head camera, and you know what? I can't even fucking find the camera now. Oh Christ! Something else I've gone lost now. So yeah, now I've got to find that damn thing for tomorrow. Everything on this table here, which used to be my what's name table. Can't even remember what I bloody named it. Can't even think straight now. Yeah, this is the camera I use when I do my magnet fishing. Well, you can't see it because I've got my bloody thing still. What's the name? Yeah, this is what I use my what's the name for me magnet fishing. And it says it's like 10-minute files all the time. And if I do like a 2-hour session, I don't do it. I do like 10-15 minutes and stop it and say, right guys, I'm going to stop this. And if I find anything, I'll turn it back on and let you see what I found. And I do that quite a lot, so I don't keep the camera running all the time. But it says like 10-minute files, and when I go home, I've got to transfer all the files over to the computer in one file, and then once that's done, I upload it to my YouTube channel so people can go and watch. And that takes time to transfer it to the computer, about half an hour. Then converting is about another half hour, 45 minutes. Then you got to upload it, which is another half hour, 45 minutes. Then you share it, which takes a couple of minutes. So you're talking about 2 hours to get the bloody video up so people can watch it. So I've now got to make sure that's all charged up for tomorrow. Now I've got to go and get something to eat, something to drink. Be ready for Friday, if not Sunday. Don't forget, click on that little bell on my in the subscriber button, and by doing that, you'll get notifications. Still want to do a donation towards my GoFundMe for the new DVR system, there's the link once again. I'm not asking you to do it. I'm not begging you to do it. People with like young kids, I'd rather you keep the money to spend on your kids and donate to me. But anytime someone donates, they will get a thank you through the GoFundMe. Whatever you can afford, £5, £10, £20, £50, £100, even a full fucking £200 would be cool, but I don't think no one's going to do that. I will appreciate any help you give. Like last time, a few years ago, with my art classes, I practically got near enough all what I needed. Well, actually, I got half what I needed, but it's still something that I won't forget. And yeah, whoever donates, I appreciate. All right, good night, everyone. I'll catch you later, Rose, because I'll probably give you a shout sometime Friday, Rose, yeah? Have a chat about some stuff.
You pressed the wrong one then. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I ain't going to do it tonight or tomorrow. I'll be too tired when I get on tomorrow, but Friday, before I do a stream, I'll try to give you a shout because I'll need to talk. Actually, go on G+. I want to give 5-minute chat on G+.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
All right, I'll meet you in a minute. All right, guys, catch you later. Ciao.
Okay, all right, see you. Bye-bye, everyone.
No, I don't do days anymore. I closed the server down. They never helped me out. All the mods which were running were fucked up, so I closed it down. I don't do game anymore. But anyway, catch you later, everyone. Good night.